Hey, thanks for joining me. Today, I wanted to share with you a simple and effective breathwork practice that can help restore your body and bring you out of stress and anxiety and back into your parasympathetic vitality, joy, rest, and digest place in your body. And it's a very simple breathwork technique, but really its premise is that when we breathe a certain way, we can start to put the brake on that sympathetic arousal. So, sympathetic arousal, again, is the part of your nervous system where you may feel like you need to fight or flee a situation. It's often the place where we feel a lot of anxiety or fear. We can feel agitated. We can feel extremely distracted, like we can't stop. It's often a place where we don't really want to feel too much. Or you go into the other realm of the parasympathetic, and that's more the rest and digest, or it could be a collapsed state, it could be a frozen state. And these are states that are really useful at times, but often we enter them too often because of different traumas or life experiences that we've all had. We're prone to get triggered. And when we get triggered, this triggers our nervous system. So some of these somatic tools can be really helpful, even though they seem really simple and you might think, how could that help me? It does. There's proven science and research about this, especially this type of breath practice. So what it is you're going to breathe in, and when you breathe out, you want that exhale to be longer. So often I'll breathe in for 5, and I'll breathe out for 7, and I'll breathe in for 5, and I'll breathe out for 7. And it's a very slow practice. So let's just do it together right now. But before you start, I'd like you to just take a few moments just to check in with yourself. What are you feeling? What do you notice in your own nervous system state? Do you feel pretty calm? Do you feel like there could be thoughts going on in your head from something that happened today or a few days ago? Do you feel worried? Do you feel a lot of joy and vitality? Noticing how it feels in your body. Do you feel really open? Do you feel constricted? Do you feel some tight spots? Do you feel places that feel good? So just checking in with all parts of you. And if it feels right, you can close your eyes or you can have a soft gaze instead of looking at the screen. And just taking a moment, let's breathe in for 5, 3, 4, 5, and out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's do a little bit in silence, counting those numbers in your head. And a couple more rounds. And please feel free to continue this breathing, or you can come back with me and just take a moment to reflect back in and notice how you feel. Do you feel any more regulated? Do you feel any calmer? Maybe maybe a little less constricted, a little bit more expanded. And often, depending on the state that we're in, this breath we may need to do for a lot longer. You could even sit there and do it for 10 minutes. Let's say if you're in a very, very wound up state or highly stressed or anxious, it's going to take a little bit longer. But what happens is that the out breath puts the brake on sympathetic arousal. So when we're looking at the polyvagal theory, which are some of my other videos, the vagal brake is, you can think of as an applied brake on the sympathetic part of your nervous system. The sympathetic being the fight or flight part, the part that will make you feel anxious. So when we have the out breath, physiologically, it starts to slow the heart down, which starts to put that brake on that arousal. It's biology, so it works. Sometimes you just have to be a little patient. Sometimes it can work very quickly as well, because it is another way to also just bring you back into your body, into the present moment, into your breath, while exhaling out longer. I hope this helps you. My passion is to keep sharing simple, effective tools and connective practices to help others come out of stress, come out of thriving, come out of surviving and into thriving. See, I want you all to thrive. And yeah, look at this beautiful place. I feel blessed to be able to live here on the Cowichan tribe's unceded territory here on Vancouver Island. I wish you well. I hope you have a beautiful day or night, and keep breathing.